Where's the... There we go. Took a second for the source to come back. Hey, dog.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on, let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
He just needs to get out more, don't you, boy?
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
True.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
Man, you're a real piece of shit. My dog's name is God. Getting so many bots in my chat. Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. This room is nuts. I guess we'll pick all this up. The cardinal rules of magic. You must not be under the misimpression that magic is all-powerful. There are limits, and not even the greatest mages may overcome them. No one, for instance, has found any means of traveling, either over great distances or small ones, beyond putting one foot in front of the other. The immutable nature of the physical world prevents this, so no, you may not simply pop over to Minrathis to borrow a cup of sugar, nor may you magic the essay you forgot in the apprentice dormitory to your desk. You will simply have to be prepared. Similarly, even when you send your mind into the Fade, your body remains behind. Only once has this barrier been overcome, and reputedly the spell required 2/3 of the lyrium in the Tevinter Imperium, as well as the lifeblood of several hundred slaves. The results were utterly disastrous. And finally, life is finite. A truly great healer may bring someone back from the very precipice of death when breath and heartbeat have ceased, but the spirit still clings to life. But once the spirit has fled the body, it cannot be recalled. There is no failing of your skills. That is no failing of your skills or power. It is simple reality. From the lectures of First Enchanter Wenzelis. It's kind of a cool version of what I was talking about, where since that's like a magic lesson delivered by a Tevinter guy, it has a different cadence to it than the ones from the Chantry. Oh wow. Okay, so this is like a bunch of companion specific stuff, which is also really funny that it oh my god, this shit is just like insane. So I guess I just have all this like cracked gear that I start the game with, which is quite alright with me, although might make things a little unbalanced. How do these look? What about these ones? I guess we'll wear the robes of the Pretender. Man, that's like so much stuff. Thank God there's this storage. Can I use these? I feel like if the game isn't balanced around you having them, that would be pretty annoying. And this is crazy. Okay, let's keep that. Yeah, a lot of these are like have level requirements that I'm very far from meeting. So I guess not all of them are like just insanely strong things that you start the game with. Oh, I could give that to Meryl. Can I gear people up from here? Oh no, I have to go to their house. Holy shit. That looks pretty cool. Oh, it's spirit damage. I'll use this one and then give the spirit one to Meryl because she's more specialized in that. Or maybe I should have it so that it varies my damage type a little more. Improves with level up. Yeah, I'll use that. Oh, this one does too. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm unsure how I feel about it. Because if it's like negating the Jesus Christ. Oh, and I'm getting like an absurd amount of experience for it. It's scary. I don't know about that. This is like overwhelming, the amount of just like stuff I have here. And then what are these? These are just insane. I guess I'll put on some of these. I don't know, I kind of feel like to a degree, it's like maybe I shouldn't use this stuff, but when the game is giving it to me, I find it hard to resist. Like not using things that I'm being given feels kind of bad. Enemies drop better equipment. You bet your ass I'm putting that on. And, I mean, for the sake of, like, doing this playthrough here, it might be kind of funny to see whether or not it does break the game. Would I like to play Dragon Age 2 Legacy? Not right now. It does kind of drive me nuts that I can't equip stuff to my companions from here. So I just have to like store all this shit. I do like how they keep it, the icon is like green. So it's very clear what stuff is bullshit DLC and what stuff is like normal pickups from the game. So it's definitely the age where microtransactions were getting really fucking out of hand. I remember Mass Effect 2 had like a lot of Mass Effect 2's DLC like this, like the item DLC was crazy because all of the guns in that game are completely unique from each other, and there weren't that many in the base game. Like it was basically like a basic version and then an upgraded version of every weapon type in the game. So having DLC that added like tons of crazy guns that you otherwise just wouldn't have was kind of insane. And it's like, those games are fucking really good. That game, Mass Effect 2, is really good. But I feel like people do tend to just kind of ignore all of that shit and how it was at the time. And honestly, in hindsight, it's sort of like an ill portent for how BioWare turned out as a company, generally, and their practices as time went on, how they treated games like Anthem and all that shit.
One scrubbing brush, never used.
But it definitely doesn't.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
I forgot it was them that did Anthem. People often forget.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel.
It always just feels like an EA game. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, is the EA started as a publisher for BioWare and Maxis and, you know, a few other developers, but then sort of became this, like, consuming entity that, like, devoured BioWare and then, like, chewed it up and spit it out. And at this point, they've basically completely restructured all of the studios that BioWare had and completely fucked them over. And yeah, by the time Anthem came out, it didn't feel like it was BioWare anymore. Like, if you were a fan of BioWare games, or if you had played other BioWare games, you could see them in it. But otherwise, you're just like, oh yeah, this is like a weird, shitty EA product.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
Damn
If
straight.
wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
Uncle, I want to be a noble. Why am I not a noble yet?
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the
Bullshitter.
blood thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
You prick. Okay. I've got rumors. I guess those are just like quests that I automatically get.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlin says. I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a
Absolute
slave
fucking
highway from the Undercity.
deadbeat.
That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, brother. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
Alright. So we've got, like a Carver companion quest. Oh, let's take a look here. So... Oh, I only have one lyrium. What about this? Okay, I'm gonna order this and then see... Okay, yeah, I didn't spend an elf fruit, I just spent the money that it takes to get it. Also, I have 20 gold. I don't know if that's... I think that's also from DLC, which is kind of fucked up. But, you know, that's fine. We're gonna do this. And I need to go to... Yeah, the Hanged Man. That sounds good. Okay, so where... That's down there.
What? We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. Is it because you're fond of Hawk? I kind of am.
How very nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
I'd rather keep it with him.
I see.
Hey there, lovely.
I guess I could see the appeal.
Free drinks for the guards. But accept, and you wake up in the alley.
Hawk has kind of like a scruffy look to him. Man, there's... The imagery in this game is dour as fuck. What's this? Is this where Varric, yeah, hangs out? That makes sense. Ravane. I definitely think if I see a lot of these codexes about other countries and regions in the world, I think those are pretty important to read. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Ravane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Qun, but resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari War. The Ravani refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The Chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. It's by, Brother Genitivi. Superstitious ass Chantry people. You can order a drink. Oh god, this is so Mass Effect 2, this fucking... I feel like they just, like, rigged that directly onto Hawk. We leveled up.
You work here, right? I'll get more of that ale.
Let's talk to... Do you have dialogue?
You heard about that decoy.
Do you have dialogue?
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
Give me some news.
What's the word on the street?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
That's kind of true, I guess.
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, huh? What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
It's Shale.
Any other news?
There's an expedition
I agree,
heading
though.
to the deep roads,
I wish she
and
didn't
every
do
soul in
that
its
so
dog
much.
wants in on it.
But I can't really blame her.
Any other news?
Apparently, the Kunari are just waiting for a ship to take them back to Parvolan. Hope it comes soon.
Alright,
Thanks.
we're good for now. I guess that's just a place where you can get some flavored text. Alright, Varric, what's up?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Grey Wardens.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds good.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
He's so intricately textured.
I like this bar. Everybody here knows your name.
I wonder if...
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met.
Okay, so I guess
My drink full. I think I might love her.
if you, in order to talk to your companions, you have to,
Varric,
like,
do you do anything?
take them out of your party.
By the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
He's a spy.
Never happened.
At least that's what that seems like. Okay, so let's take a look at my questos. Is side quests. Oh wait, main plot? Okay, I think this is what we're doing currently. Make a save. I don't want to progress too far into the main quest and then like cut off other quests and things like that, but I think there's a pretty clear point in this game where that happens, and otherwise you can do things in any order that you want for the most part. And in these I always greatly prioritize getting companions and things like that over anything else. Okay, wait. I thought this is my active quest. I forget what.
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met.
I'm so. My brain is so weak. Where did he say to go to talk to the warden guy? Was that... Okay, let's try Lowtown one more time. And then maybe I need to go to Galen's house or whatever. Okay, Tranquility, which is a rumor. Wayward Son and that bottle quest. So go back in here. And then back out. This is like a weird way to fast travel. It's kind of strange that they don't let you pull up like a map or anything.
Dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not before he...
Contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anso, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well. So if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night.
He gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
Was it Lowtown at night?
These streets should
And then over there.
be safe at night. Care to help out with that?
Yeah, I wonder if there's like more combat or anything in here. I'm just taking a little look, checking on a document. What the fuck? Is that just like
Sounds
all?
coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
Is this just like on fire? Oh, it's a foundry. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I have to clear my inventory before it overfills.
At least it's not boring.
Oh, I'm getting attacked by 100 trillion guards. Or, dudes. Meryl's really fucking low. I like the, I really like the animation changes for, like, shooting, magic for, like, the auto attacks and things like that. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the rogue or the warrior
I
ones,
don't make
but
my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help,
the mage ones are definitely improved over Origins.
Are you Anso?
Ah! Sweet mother of Parth. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced.
This dude's eyes
The
are
men who were supposed
insanely
to deliver
blue.
it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They
What do you mean
seemed
by
like
that?
perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars.
Maker's breath.
Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
Shh! By the Paragons, not so loudly! My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
I'll get it back for you.
Sure. Add it to the list of things I'm accessory to.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
thank goodness. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Aveline is not a fan. That should be fine. I've been gaining a pretty decent amount of approval with her. -5 here and there won't be the end of the world. Hopefully. Meryl, can you... Oh, oops. Oh shit, I'm kind of out of, the healing spell definitely doesn't come back as quickly as in Origins, but it hasn't really been a huge problem.
I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore.
Bit of a level up. Ooh. Now I can see these. Spirit Healer and Blood Mage. And I think, oh yeah, Force Mage. This is also new. I think these are the specializations. So like, slams enemies into the ground. No resistance. Hurls enemies away, pulls enemies forward, significantly reduces enemy speed. It's like crowd control stuff, more crowd control stuff. And then, yeah, Spirit Healer, which is the same. Same as it was in Origin, and then Blood Magic. Oh, and then you get like passives for taking these. Let's see here. I think I'm level 6, so my next... yeah, let's make the heal better. How full is my inventory right now? Okay, it's...
We're under attack. What a surprise!
Oh, actually, I forgot. I kind of wanted to get sleep so that I would have something that deals with shit tons of small enemies like that. And then if my healing spell is more powerful, I think I can afford to like not do it as much, or I can wait longer before doing it. Oh, I didn't see these guys. I was wondering why I was taking so much damage.
We're keeping score, right?
It's because they were shooting me in the back of the head at point blank. then for this, oh yeah, I want to start working toward that. Oh, I'm really good at doing that.
They were clearly expecting someone.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest. It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
It was a setup.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house. Here we
What
go!
makes the gang so angry?
Go to Winter, guys. Oh, I'm trying to loot that body during. Oh yeah, definitely kill this guy. Can we all make sure that we kill this guy? Did he explode? Oh, he teleported. I thought the game said that teleportation doesn't exist. Absolutely everything into cunning. And when do we get to start doing these higher levels? So for now, shorter cooldown, higher physical damage. I feel like higher physical damage is usually better. Accuracy in order to gain crits. Let's do that. Can I upgrade this? Okay, because that spell seems like it's doing a lot. Let's get that upgrade. Is that quest not active anymore? Oh, there it is.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here. Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Oh.
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
Oh.
I take it these men were looking for you.
Correct. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you.
More like
I did not receive
fucking
these markings
awesome.
by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You're expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You're expecting something else?
Oh, I didn't realize that was the same.
But I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's
Taking
as
his
I
pants
thought.
off.
My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Kunari mage, a personal pet to mock Kunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
You got it.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
To Hightown it is, then. There's another Enigma thing. It's kind of strange that I can't just, like, do, like, go to the map and then zoom out. I have to find, like, a specific exit point. Oh, hello, Chromium. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you, stopped in. I'm playing, Dragon Age 2. I don't know if you're familiar with BioWare games at all, but they were, Dragon Age has been in your backlog for ages now. Oh, cool, yeah. It's, they're really good. I like them a lot. I have a lot of nostalgia for BioWare games, but they also, they're just really good. Okay, what? I gotta check. Oh yeah, Hightown. That's what he said. I have a full playthrough of Origins, if you're interested. That's the first game. Looks like I only have Origins in my Steam library. That's quite alright. I mean, it's like, that's where you should start, for sure. The Dragon Age games aren't like super connected to each other, but I feel like there is a lot that you miss by not playing them in order, and a lot that you gain by doing that. Playing them in order. And Origins is quite good. They really do the thing that the first game does, where they just throw waves of like huge crowds of enemies at me during combat. How am I doing? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm very excited to be playing this game. Like I said, I love this series a lot. And it's cool to be able to share them with all of you guys. Doing alright? It's good to hear.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh,
didn't know you used this owl creature as your model. Yeah,
he is a wealthy mage with great
it's
influence. Here,
it's a Somnal from World of Warcraft.
When death comes for him.
I really like birds and owls in particular, and it was like a cheap model to get. I think I bought it for like $5 or something like that.
I could stand to know a little more.
I already picked that.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
So, yeah, we're locked into taking him, and then we'll do these two.
Denarius!
I will have like a updated model at some point, which Mina's working on.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots? Easy as pie.
Okay, so you're also two-handed, and you've got a little bit of buffing stuff. I think I'll probably focus on these. Oh wait, confirm. Just damage reduction for everyone. That's pretty good. Stamina regeneration. That also seems kind of good. Instantly restore all stamina. I think I would do to have more of these.
Last one to strike, finds the free.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Denarius! Can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us!
I like Fenris quite a bit. In his design and his manner. He's kind of a hard companion to get approval for, at least for the type of stuff that I do. So the way I deal with them might have to be a little intricate. Okay, Meryl is about to die. We'll just have her do that real quick. Oh yeah, I think we triggered that trap, which is why everyone was taking a shit ton of poison damage. Let's see. Probably give all of this stuff to someone. Oh yeah, did I bring that? I forgot to bring that staff that I got earlier, but that's fine. Do that, and then these are just like health and attack. Those are good for you. Yeah, I'm curious, Chromium, if you are, or like how familiar you are with RPGs, if you're a fan of them. I really like them, and I kind of plan on doing a lot of streaming them. RPGs, I don't think I've played many. Yeah, played Skyrim. Yeah, that's a pretty common one that people have fucked with.
Maybe it wasn't a dream. Never mind.
Skyrim's pretty good. I like the Elder Scrolls games quite a bit. I played them while I was growing up. I definitely don't think that Skyrim does writing or world building particularly well compared to a lot of the other like good ones, but it's a very satisfying game to play, and the combat is very fun. The Dragon Age games kind of use a more something similar to a more traditional like CRPG style of gameplay. Shares a lot of DNA with MMOs, if you've played any of those. Healing specialization. I feel like right now my ability to heal party members is kind of limited.
I love doing that.
Excellent. I also love doing that. Enemies drop more coin. It's pretty fucking good. I suppose there's Fallout 4 too, and maybe a few of the latest Monster Hunter games. I'd say the Monster Hunter games are like action games. They do definitely have some like loose RPG elements in them, just in the like stats and things like that. Fallout 4 is definitely more of an RPG. I think it's more on the Skyrim end of things. I'm personally very anti Fallout 4, just because I've played the other ones, and the other ones are just so much better at being like a good role-playing game. I have a lot of problems with how Fallout 4 is structured. But it's like Skyrim in that it's also pretty like fun to play. See, I haven't played any Final Fantasy or Dragon Age games. I'm pretty fond of Final Fantasy. I haven't played a whole lot of them, but the ones that I have played are all like my top games, pretty much.
I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Complete bust. Slaver Lord's cowl. I'll probably try to avoid wearing that if I can. But yeah, the Dragon Age games are fucking excellent. The thing about BioWare RPGs compared to like the Bethesda games like Skyrim and Fallout 4 is that like Fallout 4 and Skyrim put all of their focus into the gameplay, basically. Like having it feel satisfying and like fun to engage in the combat and things like that. But they have really weak writing and really weak like dialogue and story. And then BioWare RPGs largely are the inverse of that, where they're the combat is kind of lackluster overall, but the writing and dialogue is a lot more fleshed out.
Plague burned into my flesh and my soul, and now I find myself in the company of yet another mage. I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
I'm a chill mage.
I'm just trying to get by.
Yet I have seen many crimes done in the name of survival.
We're not all the same, nor are we worthy of your scorn.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
You've said Daenerys is a Magister, but little else.
In Tevinter, the Magisters hold all the power. Over the Chantry, over the Imperial Court, over life itself. It is nothing for one to own a slave. Daenerys had many, but none he valued so much as me.
Then how did you get away?
Is it not enough that I did? I carved my path to freedom in blood. I left that life behind. Yet his bounty hunters follow me no matter where I go. I will run no longer.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Daenerys required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Daenerys' choice, one he now regrets.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay, but I doubt that matters any longer.
You didn't seem all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Denarius. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Cool. So we've got another party member. These games are pretty famous for their kind of system of having the player character romance any of the companions. Dragon Age is a little more limiting than some of the others because, like, Aveline and Varric aren't available. Carver's not because he's the player character's brother. But I do have plans for what to do in that regard. I'll be going with Fenris for that, just because I think that the dynamic between Fenris and this flavor of Hawk is very fun.
Bad people come out at night. It would be good to get rid of them.
Rivalry plus 10. Okay, that's already a horrible nightmare, but that's fine. I wonder, can I look at... How are we doing? Okay, we're not doing great, but I should be able to get that up. And then I'm gonna consult my little chart for finding the other companions. Okay. Alright, so the next one will be this one. Oh, and I think maybe for now, I think I'll take Fenris out of my party. I feel like the way that you swap around party members in this game is kind of weird. In that you can't, like, do it from a menu. You have to travel to a specific place and then travel out. But I think the first game was like that too. There definitely was. Oh, and I think before I forget, I should sell stuff. Oh, hey, Kizzy.
Met a dwarf before.
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy.
It's all
Dwarves
good.
don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned frolicking areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be elves otherwise.
It's an excellent life.
Make her turn his gaze on you.
Real indeed. But yeah, I'm back on my shit, as it were. I was thinking about maybe what all have I missed. Just like the first little bit of the game. I'm in like Act 1. I'm kind of like going around and collecting all of the companions so that I have them. Why can't you... Oh, it's all specific to Hawk. How does this look? That actually looks kind of cool, as unfortunate of a piece of gear as that is. And then those boots. Okay, what's... There we go. It's kind of hard to keep track of all of the, like, the difference between the marker that I have active and the one that I don't, but I guess it, like, throbs, so that's the indicator.
Will everyone please just step back?
What's this? Oh, I can donate money. I'm gonna hold on to my money for now.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
I like how everyone in the background turned to look at Hawk when he said that.
Archdemon to save us all. Fat lot they care here. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
The word Kirk
He's a
has
good
been
man.
cursed. It's
I
true.
won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You should have seen earlier, they had this, like, poster that was very, like, it was kind of like a nationalism poster, like very xenophobic, and they were, like, calling themselves the Friends of Kirk Wall. Propaganda, yes. Yeah, it's kind of funny in retrospect.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches? He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know, to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I asked at 35.
I recognize that name from the first game. I'm sorry, I'm consulting my important my Fenris document. So that I can try to, like, gain more approval with him for my nefarious plan. He's a very hard guy to have like you.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Does this really seem like a good idea?
Let's show these folks a little Ferelden justice.
I knew that.
Yeah, I'm sure this will go super good for these guys. Oh. This game has kind of like a Turkish aesthetic. Sort of, I feel like the, ooh, definitely backpack. I feel like the architecture is more like autocratic, kind of. Like it has, everything's very like brutalist, and the really fancy buildings have these like
Why do you say that?
imposing like iron birds on them and stuff like that.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
I mean, being a Dalish elf seems so nice. Although I'm always saying this.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure.
I wonder, I gotta be on the lookout for more backpack like things so I can increase my carrying capacity or inventory space or whatever. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I did. God damn it. What is that over there? Oh yeah, that's that quest. So we've got Hightown, and then we have Lowtown, and we have Darktown, which is like
At least it's not boring.
super Lowtown, I guess.
Face me. I stand for all of us.
Allow me.
This guy just kind of exploded. Getting attacked by rogues. What is this? Mages are much more flashy in this game. Yeah, it's true. I was talking about that earlier, where the animations are a lot cooler and less stiff than they are in Origins.
Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads, and right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days, and the Coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
I've got the poison guy. Okay, so it's the same system as the potions and stuff.
Don't like Darktown? Die.
Codex about the Imperium. The slave-owning libertarian guys. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the entry into that side quest. Anders looks a lot better in this game than he does in Origins. Even though he doesn't look too different, but...
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
What are you talking about?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death, not healing and salvation?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I can't believe they fucked over that cat.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot? In the deep roads?
He was a gift. A noble beast.
I gave him that
Almost
cat.
got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So, you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by
he sounds like he's a
nightmares about the
completely
archdemon
different
hearts
voice actor in
don't
this
go
game.
away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla.
I was kind of hoping it would be someone from Awakening,
When Kirkwall Circle
but
required new talent.
that's fine.
His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year.
Jesus.
The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
Hello, Teresia.
That's such a weighted term.
Thanks for the first time chat,
Andraste said
and welcome.
magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't
Oh,
know.
that
Then
was
the letters
it. Like
stopped
shifted
coming.
these around.
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Maker willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
Yeah, man.
I would help any mage in such circumstances, map or no.
Now you're just trying to get on my good side. I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join
Can't
us
believe
there,
his name is
and
Carl.
we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Okay, so does that mean that he's in my party already, or... Let's see. When I leave, it should tell me the Chantry in Hightown.
Freedom. Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Yeah, I really wish I could just like fast travel from the map instead of walking everywhere. But it's not a huge deal. Go ahead and swap out. Okay, so I don't have Anders here, so I think I'm just supposed to go to the Chantry. And then, yeah, that's still my active quest, but it doesn't like tell me where to go. I just kind of have to. That's fine.
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
The elves really can't catch a fucking break in this setting.
Vivian will be devastated if I don't find Taffy.
I think it would probably be wise for me to save real quick.
You remind me of Harin Pyvelvarik, only younger and shorter, and not as serious.
So, it's a close resemblance then.
Well, he tells stories, and you tell stories. Although none of his begin, "No shit, there I was."
Oh, my fucking headphones went out. Hold on. Okay. I replaced that. Hopefully the audio is still working. Seems like it is. Let me know if it's good on your guys' end too. It's a little codex about Andraste.
Dear Maker.
Sounds fine.
Please help
Okay, cool.
Ravine find his way to me. After his grandfather and mother died, he's all I have left.
Audio's good. Excellent. Oh, did I have to come here at night? I think I did. Until then, I might be able to steal stuff.
Those Canari are a frightening sort. Demons, the whole lot of them. I do wish
Parvalan. Parvalan's like the country that all the Canari come from. Like Sten from Origins. I'm excited to actually see the Canari in this because they look extremely different than how they do in Origins. And I think the design change is definitely for the better. They look a lot cooler and more distinct in this. History of the Chantry. There's a lot of codex entries in here. Okay, if I leave and I set it to nighttime.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be... made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
Oh fuck, he's morbing.
You will never take another mage as you took him. Now we fight!
These guys stood absolutely no chance. As always.
Anders, what did you do? It's like... you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
The poor man.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Ooh, well, you know... It's,
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I would rather die than be tranquil. That seems
sorry,
pretty,
Carl.
pretty shit.
I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Man, that's
Goodbye.
really bleak.
We should leave before more Templars come.
Like, I knew that with tranquility, you lose all your emotions and stuff, but...
So, let me guess.
It's even
This
more
is the
fucked
part
up
where
that
tell me
you
you're an
completely
abomination.
lose your memory,
You're
too.
wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
Oh yeah,
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
Man,
To
Hawk
live
is a
outside
dumb
the Fade,
ass.
he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me.
I can't believe
It's not
Anders
like we
killed
can
Justice.
Have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curse is of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
How incredibly edgy.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Alright, that was pretty easy. So now we've got Anders and Justice, I guess. Those are both guys from the previous game, but they're a little different. They were party members in the first game's DLC. I'm gonna... Yeah, it really does suck about Justice. I liked him a lot, but I guess there wasn't any way to avoid him changing by going into Anders. Anders isn't, he's not exactly the most, like, pure of heart kind of guy. But that's also pretty interesting because when I was playing Origins, I was wondering why Anders was so, like, different than how he is in this game. But it makes sense that... Because in Origins, he's a lot more petty and doesn't really care too much about helping other mages. But then having Justice be, like, a part of him sort of, like, shapes his personality to be more aggressive and interested in helping people. But yeah, unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is, like I said, this is a game that I'm extremely, extremely excited to be playing. Sharing with all of you guys. And I'll be back tomorrow at 11 for more of it. So, yeah, thank you, Chromium. I'm glad you stopped in, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little different than in energy than Mina's streams, but yeah, I hope you still liked it, and I hope you show up tomorrow if you have the chance. And if you're interested in watching any of the other parts of the games through my VODs, you can catch those on YouTube. I'm Callisto Radiata there as well. And you can check out the Origins VODs for my playthrough of that game if you're interested. But yeah, I'll I'm excited to be playing through this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11, like I said. And I'll be ending at about 4 again. Same time every day on the weekdays. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.